Hey man, what it is, what it ain't. We're here for another episode of the From the Jump podcast, quick game edition. Just trying to keep y'all up to date on things going on with the current NBA playoffs. Obviously, some crazy shit. I think the only person predicted was Big Meech himself. Before we get into all that, we got to do the intros. So, you know who he is.
You're
Big Josh in the building, man. How you doing,
what's
brother?
good? Not
Hey,
doing
man.
great, man. Sixers are in the shit. So,
Uh,
but that's for another time. Hopefully, we catch a dub tomorrow.
There we go, there we go. And y'all know who it is, the biggest in the building.
Big Meech, huh? Big Meech, huh?
No
Yes, sir.
relation.
No relation at all.
No
You know what
relation.
I'm saying? Big Drake fan over here. Now I'm playing. Big Meech, man. Yeah, man. How you doing today?
Yeah, man. We live to see another day. So,
Which is today.
it was just today. It's gonna be, but we live. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah,
We ain't get
that
swept.
is what it is. And y'all know, man. I'm the host. I'm DJ here with my felon Pelicans and everything else. Feathers plucked. Niggas is going outside right now. It should probably be over today. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Unless niggas play the greatest game of their life, Pelican season is over today. I'm obviously hoping for a different outcome, but Brandon Ingram has not played up to his contract, and his contract will become due next season. CJ McCollum signed a 3-year extension, which is over next year. Zion is due to his injuries and different stuff. He is not guaranteed any more money past this year. So yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to do something. I think inserting Trey into the starting lineup will help, as far as permanently, not just whenever Bi or Zion is down, because eventually the kid is gonna learn his worth. He's Mikal Bridges, but more athletic, a better 3-point shot. I mean, that's who he is. But again, that should be over today. So with that being said, I'm gonna pass it to my Philly native or Philly resident Philly fan. Talk to me about your Philadelphia 76ers and what they got going on, bro.
We can't rebound the ball. Like 9 times out of 10, when Embiid or Maxey are shooting it off the three, no one's there to crash the board. No one, Tobias Harris isn't there. He's not boxing out. He's not even near the paint to get the rebound. I've only seen Paul Reed be in the paint the most out of the entire team. Like, even more than Embiid sometimes, bro. I see him just being in the paint, boxing out, and getting ready for the board like you should be in basketball. Definitely at this crunch time against this team. Like, Embiid's still the tallest MFer on the court. He should be getting these boards. He shouldn't be outside trying to get a look, try to do that freaking jab, step, like fadeaway jumper that he's always been trying to do connect with. It's pissing me off, man. It's really pissing me off. Like me and DJ is watching the last game together on Discord, bro. And I was just yelling so much about squaring your hips. Like freaking like stop letting them get inside your inside hip and then going to the basket, because guess what? No one's there to help you. Embiid ain't there to block. He's out on the perimeter like guarding fucking Josh Hart or DiVincenzo or whatever the case may be. They're playing, I don't know, weird man-to-man defense sometimes, and I don't understand. It's pissing me off. We better freaking win in New York tomorrow, or we ask trade Embiid. Let's start over. Let's just start over, because like his knees are going out. Maxey's now the face of the team. And we're not getting Tobias Harris back, or we don't want him back. And let's just restart, bro. I'm done trusting the process. The process don't even trust itself.
Big words. Meech, you have anything on Joel Embiid before we get to your Lakers?
Man, this is a nightmare season for y'all. Honestly, for Philly, it's just I thought y'all should have hung it up. How the nigga got Bell's palsy, it's like balls, like it's crazy. You playing with one eye and one leg.
I'm dead.
It's not.
Yeah, that eye be blinking crazy.
It's not funny. And that's what he's playing with. It's fucked up.
We should have won that one game though, and the NBA said, even though it was after the game was over the next day, that we got literally robbed. So it should be a 2-2 situation right now.
It should.
It should be tied up.
Shit.
But the fact of the matter is not, and it's also pissing me off.
I mean, the reason why y'all are losing, I'm gonna just be real. And somebody might say that it ain't fair to put it all on one person, but in this case, damn it, it is. This is Tobias Harris' fault why y'all are losing this series.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
There is no reason why Tobias Harris is not chucking 20 plus shots a game. Like, nigga,
Right.
you need to let them hoes fly.
Mm-hmm.
You have the skill set, 6'8", 220. He can shoot. He can post. He can do everything with the ball, but except for put the ball in the bucket.
Right.
I don't know what it is. This should be his last guaranteed deal in the NBA, but like we was talking before we started recording, there's a lot of bad teams, and bad teams make bad deals and give bad deals to bad players, and that's just going to be what it is. It's going to be. You're probably going to have a freaking heart attack if you see this summer that they're agreeing to a new deal.
Stop.
Cool.
I didn't even want to put it out there, bro. I didn't even want to put it out there, bro. Maury will be the biggest idiot in all of basketball management if he re-signs the person who has the most money ever in the league to never make the freaking all-star team. It'd be the worst decision ever. Philly will want this man's head on a platter, bro.
His agent got to have something on the Philly's owner. There's no 180 million. That's what y'all paying him.
He got the Donald Sterling tape or something. I don't know, but I don't care what he got. Get this man off the team.
Kelly Oubre is somebody y'all need to restructure a new deal. He's a dog.
Yes,
he's gonna play hard.
I agree.
Tyrese Maxey. You know what? I don't even like that whole most improved player thing. I looked up the stats. He averaged 20 last year.
Okay.
He's averaging 24 this year.
Okay. But he's also got 3 50-point games.
Hang on. Look again. Who's the nigga in Atlanta?
Trey?
No, the shooter,
DeJounte.
the shooter,
Bogdan.
He came from Detroit.
Oh, I came from Detroit.
Shit, you got me.
Bogdan. Wait, yeah.
No,
not Bogdan.
He got hurt. He been out for like half the season.
You got me there.
I
can't. Hang on. My point is, he got a 50-point game this year.
One.
Yeah, Sadiq Bey. He got a 50-point game this year.
He said the shooter. That's crazy.
He's a shooter. Motherfucking who's that? Who just got a 50-point game like a week ago?
Shit,
Maxey got 3.
So my point is,
from getting none last season, and averaging 20.
He's the most improved.
Wait, look at his field goal percentages from last year to this year then.
Okay, let's see. Field goal percentage. What is his field goal percentage? You got it up?
I'm looking. I'm scrolling too.
Let's see, 2020 career. I see. This year he's averaged 26 points a game this year. Okay, I shortchanged him a little bit. My bad. Last year he averaged 20 points a game. So 6 points.
That's an improvement.
Man, that means he's
Hold on.
the most. I think I think people getting these whole. It's you remember Brandon Ingram, DJ, you a Pels fan? He won
Mm-hmm.
Most Improved Player. His
Fact.
fucking fifth year in the NBA or some
Mm-hmm.
weird stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think they're these awards
I
or
mean, he
they're
also stepped up to a leadership and starting role. Like he starting point guard role.
Mm.
he get to shoot 30 shots a game. Like
Yeah.
what I don't understand. I think the whole most the word most is getting lost in the sauce with these awards.
All
Most
right, then
improved.
then then who in your opinion
Kobe White.
is
He should have won most improved player, like straight up.
Kobe?
Kobe White. You go look at his. Uh, I'll give you.
Kobe White only improved because
Nah, it don't
he
matter
got
though.
he now Kobe White is not trash, right? He got benched because they got Lonzo.
Yeah, they had a
But
lot
now
of.
Lonzo hurt, so like who else is gonna play ball?
I mean,
And
I
then
get.
Levine got out, so he's the second option now. So that just happened by injuries.
I mean, I get it. I hear you. I just don't think he should have won most improved. And Joker's going to win most valuable. I think that's BS. Um, these
I
awards are
think
fickle.
you said who's gonna win most valuable?
Joker is going to win most valuable player. I've seen some of the lists that niggas have voted. The media and the people who would vote have voted, and they're voting Joker.
Yeah, they gonna give it to
Shit,
him.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Tony,
Uh,
you sideways. Just a heads up.
yeah,
Huh?
You
turn your
sideways.
Oh.
yeah.
I'm trying to see last year, bro. Hold on.
Turn your phone so.
Yeah, but
Uh,
yeah, Joker's gonna get it. He's gonna get his third MVP. He's gonna be considered one of the greatest of all time.
yeah, I mean, shit, the nigga's cold, but I mean, SGA is getting snubbed. That's all I'm saying. He's more valuable to his team than Joker is to his. That's what most, and he got a win. He got the number one seed. Doesn't winning mean something?
Yeah,
We're supposed. I
can't
thought
dis-
it did.
I can't disagree.
That's the reason why they snubbed Kobe out of a chip in '06 and gave it to Steve Nash when Kobe was averaging 36 points a game because
Yeah,
the Suns had they won 60 games a year. Okay, that's the reason why they snubbed them. All right, fuck it.
right. I can't disagree with that. So while Tone is fixing that, Meech, talk to me about your Lakers. What's going on over there?
Oh
What is
yeah,
what is the
man.
reason?
Yeah, man. I mean, we didn't get swept, so I'm happy about that. We broke the curse. I know how we won, and I know why we won. And if I'm smart enough to know it, I'm hoping that they're smart enough to know how we won. And the reason why we won is if you watched the first three games, the Lakers came out with an incredible pace in that first quarter, right? They just running and throwing lobs and LeBron dunking and stuff. They exhausted all their energy in the first half. That's why they come out in the second half flat. So in game four, it was the exact opposite. They started out really slow and playing a half court game. That way, at the end, they're not gassed with the 40-year-old Bron. So that's how we won. We'll lose today. Hopefully, it's over. Firehand. Uh,
It's gonna be over if no one.
Stop signing Miami Heat guards.
That's
It
funny.
doesn't work. Kendrick Nunn did not work out. Gabe Vincent did not work out. Spencer Dinwiddie did not. He's not working out. He's not ready for these lights. People got to put a lot of respect on Kyle Kuzma because that nigga rose to the occasion when he was shit. Kuzma's the type of nigga that he gonna miss, but he's still gonna throw that shit up there. You're
For
not
sure.
gonna deter him from, you know, from taking the shots. You
Right.
know, there's a saying, I can't remember who it was. I think it was years ago, and Darren Williams. I think it was between Darren Williams and Kobe Bryant, and Darren Williams. Somebody only went 2 for 6 on the game,
Mm-hmm.
and the discussion was you'd rather that's a worse game than going like 2 for 20 because that means you
Mm-hmm.
gave up, you stopped shooting.
For sure.
You know, these niggas are scared of these lights, man. I'm telling you, LA. I told y'all a long time ago. I don't know what episode it was that I couldn't prove it, but there's some scientific proof that when somebody put on them threads, a Laker jersey, they forget how to shoot. They forget how to play ball.
You
Yeah,
know,
forget how to guard the baseline
We
because
can get
Aaron
prime.
Gordon
We
getting
can
in
get
that ass.
2016 Steph Curry. I'll bet you he'll become a bad shooter in a Laker jersey.
I'm dead as fuck.
Big Tone. Talk to me about your Lakers and what you've seen so far. Obviously, you got Game 5 coming on tonight. Talk to me.
Can I tell you what's only thing I'm optimistic about? Say LeBron was to come back and win it, just to have that on his resume as the first person to ever do that, just so people can get off his back. And I think I want to watch LeBron as long as I can because we obviously ain't got too much longer. You know, it's coming closer to the end than we believe. So, and I'm hearing stories that it might be tomorrow, it might be his last game type of thing, even with Bronny's situation. So,
Right.
but Lakers just, I mean, I was thinking about it yesterday when we just talking about keeping the bigs. 'Cause at the end of the day, if we just had the bigs to slow down Jokic, I mean, we can handle the rest. I mean, it really,
Mm-hmm.
what it really comes down to, you know what I mean? He just right now is just running around free range. And then when he got a battle with AD, now AD can't hoop to his full capacity late game because now he's dealing with Jokic. It's just, he put AD in a bad spot. I mean, AD has a
Right.
big on the roster this year. It messed around, he'd be up there with MVP probably. I ain't gonna lie to you, just because he
Mm-hmm.
can get to it more often rather than have to play D, block shots, and do all this nonsense.
Right.
But the Lakers, I mean, the end of it is what it is. Denver, obviously, the better team, better coach. The whole organization right now just seems better as of
Mm-hmm.
late. But until they figure it out, I think one guy that we slipped on and it might have worked was Buddy Hill's kind of fell to the limelight, fell under the limelight. So now we just need him to come and shoot and make shots. And playing with LeBron, he'd probably get a lot of open ones. So who knows? But
Uh,
no
I don't
reason we
know, man.
signed Gabe Vincent. I'll tell you that. Spencer Dinwiddie. No, we don't need no scores. We just need shot makers, 3-point shooter specialists. Period. Like think about it when
Okay.
he had
Mike Miller.
what's the boy that played with the Heat, the white boy,
Mike Miller.
Mike Miller, right? That couple seasons
Mm-hmm.
he was just lights out of nowhere. When he played in
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, you know he had
Mm-hmm.
guys in there knocking down shots that probably wouldn't if
Kyle
they played
Korver.
anybody else,
Yeah,
right?
Kyle Korver.
When he got older, and then Dellavedova, he started making shots all of a sudden. You know, so
Yep.
if you can, but like you said, you throwing that Lakers jersey, it's different than throwing a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. You throw a
Right.
Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, it is what it is.
Because it's that
Going across.
double. It's that playing with LeBron. One niggas
Yep.
don't.
I was
Players
just
don't
about
like
to
playing with
say.
LeBron because it's a pressure. It's
Yeah.
a pressure playing with LeBron. It's a whole new media that comes with it. A lot of attention. And playing for the Lakers, it's like niggas can't
It's a
handle
big,
it.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And the guys can't live up to it. That's why
Nope.
guys like Bi and Kyle Kuzma and all, Julius Randle, when they were there, they didn't get as much respect as they should. But obviously, they went to
Mm-hmm.
where they could flare and be successful, which was in smaller markets. You know what I mean? Not Julius Randle, but the other two.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. Josh, you got anything for the
No,
Lakers?
man. No, not for the Lakers. Other than you got to guard Aaron Gordon. He's just in the back court, or not back court, but he's on the
Corners.
baseline, and he's just waiting for his opportunity. You know, I'm seeing all these TikToks about the defense is not good on one end of the ball. It's lazy. It's fundamental defense of if the guarding the screen isn't that great, and all that stuff. But I've been watching much of the Laker basketball, just doing through hearsay and seeing the replays. But we'll see. I mean, it was not a sweep like I predicted, but it's game over. Let's get them swim trunks ready for Cancun.
Yes, sir. I ain't mad at it. Yeah, they let Aaron Gordon cook too much that last game, but I don't really have much. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously I think it's a lot of pressure on people that haven't been in that situation. Like Gabe Vincent and all them had a good run in Miami. And Miami has this, the Heat way or whatever they shit is, kind of like the
Heat
Corny.
Patriot
culture.
Heat
Corny.
culture. Yeah, that
Niggas,
shit.
niggas is
They
corny.
they think they're the New England Patriots of basketball, but when you play with LeBron and you play with with the Lakers, like y'all said, it's a whole different ball game. So yeah, man, they need to get some people that are actually ready for that pressure. But
All
since we
right.
still got a little time,
Let's talk about
Go ahead.
what
Preface the
the
reason
debate.
oh,
why. Yeah.
y'all want to have that? Okay, I was gonna go to
Yeah.
Timberwolves and Suns, but
No,
okay,
niggas got
we'll go to
swept.
that after.
I didn't predict them to get swept. I predicted Timberwolves to win. I'm not
You
sure
Yeah, I
did.
thought
who.
Suns were gonna win.
Yeah.
So
I thought
I
Suns
mean
were gonna win. Tony,
Okay.
what'd you think?
that
Suns and Timberwolves.
Man, the Suns is just gonna blow up. I watched it all year. They just too inconsistent. And them young
gotcha.
dogs ready to come with it. That's just what it was. Those young guys came with it and they was ready to play. The old heads thought they can just get around and it didn't happen. So
All right, I respect that. So
what debate you
everybody,
about to get into?
Oh, just
it's
I mean,
not the
I'm not
debate. It's
keeping
a
stats or
recap.
nothing, but DJ, you picked the Suns 4-2.
I did.
Um, Abram actually picked the Wolves. He switched it uh, for 7 games. Josh picked the Suns in 6. I picked the Wolves in 6. But
Here we
Oof.
go.
if we were keeping
If
receipts,
we were keeping score for
if
sure,
we
Meech and Abe got a point. Me and Josh is negative,
Yep.
but we had one of probably our better pods off the pod, of course. Me and Josh decided to have a discussion on KD and Russell Westbrook,
And the group message jumping.
and the group message was going all day. I'm telling you, niggas was arguing from
Bro,
start of
I
shift to
barely got
end
work
of
done
shift.
today.
I'm telling you, we was going at it back and forth. So
And
my point, it all started from the Timberwolves Suns series. My thing started was Katie's never been, or Russell Westbrook's never been swept, and then we snowballed into legacies and X, Y, and Z. Josh said that KD has a better legacy, which is accurate. That is infallible as a statement, correct? We can all agree. My statement was if KD never went to Golden State, we have seen the result if he didn't join the best team in NBA, arguably in NBA history, that had just came off the 73-9 record and lost to LeBron. Without that, Kevin Durant has not seen another finals. Kevin Durant has just as many MVPs as James Harden and Russell Westbrook. The only thing that Kevin Durant does better than Russell Westbrook is score the basketball. From a passing aspect, from a rebounding aspect, Russell Westbrook has passed Kevin Durant. As much as you want to say stat stuffers and X, Y, and Z, there's a lot of niggas that have played many years in the NBA that have not done it. So, go ahead, Josh. I'll let you cook.
Bro, KD is the Slim Reaper. What is Westbrook's name across the league?
Brody.
West Brick.
Hey.
Because he cannot, bro. During clutch moments, I'm not relying on Russell Westbrook to win the basketball game. Mars beam down to earth. Who am I choosing? I'm choosing Kevin Durant. I'm like it's just like crazy in my mind that when I ask you if you pick a team, if you making a team and you have Russ and KD and you first pick and you picking Russ, that's crazy as hell to me, bro. I'm picking KD every single time. Dumb, deaf, blind. I don't care. I am picking KD. Like he's a better basketball player. Russell Westbrook is just more aggressive and more how can I describe it? He is just more aggressive. I'm just gonna leave it at that. He's just more aggressive. Like he tries to involve others in the game, but at the end of the day, like KD's got more scoring, right? That's what wins basketball games. Like Russ Westbrook, like I said in the chat, he's missed three playoff seasons. KD hasn't missed one since he turned 20 years old. And yes, he's team hopping, right? But why is he team hopping too? And why is he still getting all these deals? Because he's that guy. Russell Westbrook, people are getting him like, I guess we'll get Russ. I guess he could, help the young guys out and warm up the bench. He even labeled himself as the best bench player in the NBA. Come on now. That doesn't sound like a great legacy to me.
Meach, Tone, whichever one y'all want to go first. I'll cook last.
I'll let you cook. I don't have much on it. I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all.
This guy.
I'm with y'all.
He playing Switzerland out here.
KD is KD is I would pick KD if I'm starting my franchise. No one is debating talent. I don't think DJ is debating talent. I don't know if he's going to debate talent. Accolades wise, without Golden State, yes, he has nothing that Russell Westbrook doesn't have. But the only thing that's difficult is he did have Golden State, and he does have stuff that Russell Westbrook has. So that's just the difficult part. As far as who you want to take the last shot in the game, I mean, it's not too many people that you wouldn't want to have the ball besides LeBron, KD. At this point, it's only a few niggas. Russell Westbrook, believe it or not, he has a stat of the most clutch points NBA history, and I think they consider clutch like with less than like
last 2 minutes,
4 minutes, something like shit like that, and a lot of that is from his years in OKC. But hey, I digress. Russ is a character that you would love on your team. KD is a little more passive, but his talent is there. So whatever your different strokes, different folks.
And now for the man, he is known as my biggest op. To me, there's nothing. Hey, I can say the sky is blue, and this man Tony is gonna tell me that I'm the dumbest nigga in the world. But I love this man. I love my big brother. No, that's a fact. I was lying right there. That's fact. This podcast entertainment.
I will say we don't agree on a whole lot. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
But my thing is we've been having this discussion since before the pod, since we worked at Dick's Sporting Goods for a long time, right? We was kids.
Damn near 10 years.
And that was in their primes. And even then, I was gonna take Kevin Durant. DJ is saying it from a standpoint of statistics, which is fair. Okay, Russell has more rebounds, whatever the situation may be. That's fine. Now he's talking about it. DJ's a defensive guy, so it's like offense isn't everything. But when you're talking about all the greats, normally it's all based on scoring.
Absolutely.
Right? Or dominance or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know how I feel about Russ.
Absolutely.
He's a energy guy.
Worst basketball player ever.
I know. When it comes to playing the game, when he plays the game, it's not like as fluid as when Kevin Durant plays the game.
You're absolutely right.
Or CP3.
Absolutely.
Like sometimes I say he's like a smaller version of LeBron with like his motor and stuff like that. LeBron's more skilled, but Russ was just a high motor guy. So the thing is, he's always used it. So when he loses it, we won't even know, for being honest.
Right.
Well, you gave me, and I've been coaching now 11 years, an option to pick one or the other. I don't think there's another man outside of DJ on the planet Earth that's taking Russell Westbrook over KD. I said in the group, we can argue CP3 and Russ all day, every day, nonstop. That's a great debate. But Kevin Durant and Russ, I don't feel like they should be even in the same discussion. Like, I don't even think that should be debatable. When they was on the same team, who was you going to take at that time?
Kevin Durant.
Russ would have took Russ.
Russ would have took Russ.
You still say Russ would have took Russ. So that's just why I am. That's why DJ said I'm a hater, but the Pelicans suck. That's just what I stuck to. I've been right about that for the last 2 years.
He wasn't wrong. Catch a straight for no reason.
Russ.
He wasn't wrong.
Russ fell off. Has his times, whatever. His mid-range went from low key great to below average now.
Yeah.
Turnovers is high. 3-point percentage is negative. I mean, it's
That's
kind of rough
crazy.
for Russell. For
That's
Russell,
crazy. I literally
Also,
posted it in the group.
also a
but
stat: Russ has never had a field goal percentage more than 48%.
and
That's not
that's
terrible.
not bad, no. But he shoots a
It's
lot of
not
threes.
bad, but it's not as good as Kevin Durant. Still, that's what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Out of
fair.
how many niggas in the league though?
I
Like
mean, I get
Oh, is
it.
Russell
48
better
is
than
not
Kevin?
bad because there's
that's damn near
players.
50. That's damn near every shot you take, you make one or miss one.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you're
that's pretty good.
guaranteed damn near.
And he shoots a lot of
So
layups. That's what's crazy.
right. So my argument was set aside Kevin Durant's stint in Golden State, where he had arguably the greatest team ever with the most wins and the least amount of losses. A team that was already championship ready. I don't know how close the Heat were before LeBron got there and Chris Bosh got there, but they weren't as close as the niggas that just won 73-9. So you can't say LeBron. Oh, LeBron. No, LeBron went over there and made them niggas again like that. The people came and joined because you had D Wade and LeBron was going over there. Cool. Not Kevin Durant's situation. This nigga joined the greatest shooter of all time, the second greatest shooter of all time, while also probably being the best two guard in the NBA before the nigga blew out his Achilles and knee. Defensively and offensively, Clay was like that, one of the most feared niggas in the league. And you have Draymond, who's gonna go down as a Hall of Famer at the end of the day. No matter if he did, no matter if he
Definitely.
shot exceptionally well, no
Yeah,
matter if he
facts.
rebounded well, the
How many
man,
nuts he's kicked.
He's first
that's a
ballot
fact.
for sure.
First ballot Hall of Famer. He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame for his basketball IQ and what he did for that team. He was the Pippen, Rodman, whatever you want to call him. He was the glue guy that made everything work because he just did his role exceptionally well. You add Kevin Durant to that situation. You have two of the also in the same people, Clay and Steph, greatest off-ball players of all time. People don't understand off-ball basketball play. Tony as a coach, even if you don't co-sign it, kids, grown-ass men that can play off the ball, there's very few of them and that accept that role and do it well. Steph don't care about bringing the ball up court. Hey, you do what you do, and guess what? When they're worried about you, kick it to me. I'm gonna hit a three. I'm gonna run 3 miles in this 24 seconds, and these niggas gonna be exhausted by the time I catch the ball. And guess what? I get an open three, or Clay does. So my thing is, just take that away. Boom, trash can. Kevin Durant in OKC, Kevin Durant for the Nets, Kevin Durant for Phoenix. Right? People try to say, Russ joined LeBron. Meech and Tony, this is probably the only part of this argument they'll ever agree with. They had no shooters. These niggas had Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD all on the same team trying to start. Tell me how that's supposed to work when all three of them niggas excel with shooters. Russ won MVP with Anthony Morrow, Alex Abrinas, Josh Hustis, nigga, Nick Collison, Norris Cole, and led that team to the playoffs.
Jeremy Grant was on that team, or am I tripping?
Jeremy Grant was on that team. But was Jeremy Grant known as Jeremy Grant of
Right. He was
today?
still
No,
developed. Jeremy Grant was still
he
developing.
was growing into who he was.
He
Yeah.
was growing, but he wasn't.
He wasn't
Josh
that guy.
sent me.
Everybody gets better when they leave Rush. You got to admit that.
I mean, maybe, but them
Look at
he gave them niggas
I don't
contracts.
know, man. Kyle
Steven
Singler
Adams
is
got
not in the
100.
league anymore, and his cancer is not in the league anymore.
and his cancer.
Darius
Alex
Bazley.
Abrinas left.
Darius Bazley is on the Sixers, but he doesn't play.
Yeah,
Who?
Darius.
Jeremy Grant got paid. Sabonis got paid. Anthony Morrow was old, so he got up out of there. And like I told
Alex
you,
Abrinas.
he made one go into a mental hospital.
That's crazy.
Ibaka.
Who?
Ibaka went to
Didn't
the Bucks.
Ibaka? No. Ibaka went to the Raptors and won.
He wrote that. He wrote that championship. Ibaka.
Hey,
Well,
he
he
was
kind
on
of
that.
showed up in the finals.
Fred Van Fleet, Kawhi,
Pascal.
BBL Lowry,
Damn. Not BBL
Pascal.
Lowry.
Pascal
Pascal
You got them
Siakam.
all
Siakam,
over that. That's crazy.
and Mark Gasol were. I'm just saying. You
All
go
right,
back and look at it.
but here's my
So
thing though. Okay, you said he's KD's going to these teams, right? Now let's look at Russ Westbrook's track record. He goes to after OKC, he goes to Houston. Did that make Houston any better? No.
I mean,
Did he went to after that? Where did he go? He went to L.A.
Wizards.
Right, the Lakers.
went to Washington.
Washington, thank you. Horrible. That horrible on the fucking the bullet or it's bullets. Goddamn. The
Might as well
Washington
call them
Wizards.
niggas the Bullets.
Right. And then he goes to L.A. Horrible again. Westbrook. That's when it starts. Right. And then now he's on the Clips. Right. And he's playing the bench. And he's not helping that team at all. He gets 11 points a game and barely any minutes, right? So what does that tell you? That tells you these other organizations also know that he is not that guy. Bro, and all these other teams that KD went to, not even counting the Warriors, right? He's leading in scoring. He's still that guy. You still want him on your team no matter what, right? And yes, he's linking up with Kyrie because guess what? He's got chemistry with Kyrie. He's linking up with all these other niggas. Like maybe the Brooke and Beal, it ain't working out right now. Maybe, but like, come on now.
What are them niggas doing besides not making the finals? Tell me something. You join Kyrie Irving, you join James Harden. That shit blows up in your fucking face. Kabloom. Then you go to Phoenix, and guess what? You have CP3 and DeAndre Ayton. Oh, guess what? CP3 and DeAndre Ayton the problem. Let's get both of them the fuck out of here. And we're going to go get Bradley Beal, who was on that same team with Russell Westbrook, who was fucking horrible. And guess what? That nigga has that Russell Westbrook doesn't. Russ has never been swept in a series in playoffs, ever. He has. And so all that scoring you was doing, Playboy, did not help and contribute.
And what is Russ's contribution done for any team?
Russ has
that he's been on the past 5 years.
Russ moved to the bench for the Lakers for LeBron's sake because LeBron said, hey, boy, we're not three-point shooters.
Hey.
I need another shooter. Okay, LeBron is better. LeBron has improved.
No, I'm saying that nigga was not a willingly move on. You remember?
At first it wasn't. It wasn't, right?
Okay,
but
at first it wasn't.
To be a Laker, he ended up swallowing his pride and said, okay, I'll do that, right?
Okay. And then what did that help with?
Then he goes to L.A. or goes to the Clippers, pardon me, and says, you know what? I'll take a pay cut to stay in LA because I'm from LA. Could I have gone to the Spurs or to the Magic or to the Pelicans or to the Pistons or to the fucking the Nets and got a contract and probably started? Yes. But guess what? My family's here in LA. I'm taking a league veteran minimum to stay in LA where I know for a fact I can go get paid anywhere else for the most part outside of Jamal Murray, Damian Lillard, Trae Young, a few of these niggas that are shooters. So if we're going to talk about, do I want KD on my team if I'm playing a game of pickup to save my life? Absolutely. My argument was, does Kevin Durant have anything Russell Westbrook doesn't if you don't include him joining arguably the greatest NBA basketball team of all time? The answer is no.
KD's never been carried by another set of players.
What?
I'm not even talking about the Warriors.
What are we talking about? Okay, I was finna say.
And guess what?
Obviously.
Westbrook is on the Clips. Who's on the fucking Clippers right now? PG-13, Kawhi, and James Harden.
What are we
He's
talk
riding
about
their coattails.
What are we going to talk about being carried as far as what? Because KD has not made a finals appearance without Russell Westbrook, without Stephen Clay. So if we're going to talk getting carried, they carried that nigga to another finals appearance because he hasn't made another. And when has
Russ ever gotten close to a finals anything?
With Kevin Durant. And when has Kevin Durant got close to a finals without Kevin Durant? I mean, without Russell Westbrook, he hasn't, besides that one time they got there together.
It was
But then you can say it the other way around. When has Westbrook been to a final without KD? So like
That's my point.
But still, KD
That's
has
my
still
point.
gone. He went to the conference finals last year in Phoenix.
Did
While
he?
Westbrook was sitting his ass in Cancun.
Were Phoenix in the conference finals last year?
Yes,
the
against
Nuggets?
Denver. Yes.
Maybe. So conference finals, if that's
Because
yes.
then the world went crazy when Beal signed on, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, going to be Denver and Suns part 2."
I have to look at who they play, but okay, he has a one Western Conference Finals appearance without Russell Westbrook, and if that's what we're gonna base it on, Josh has won this argument.
And still fight, and
Conference
we can't also shy away from the Finals MVP. Even though he's on with Steph and Clay, he was still the best player on the team, obviously, because he got 2 Final MVPs.
Steph Curry has also given Andre Iguodala and whoever the fuck else an Finals MVP. So I don't want to fucking hear about who they give it conference. Yes, we're gonna give the one nigga we want to stay because we want to get the maximum amount of Finals appearances and championships, so we can be compared to Jordan and the greatest MVP players of all time and keep getting these contracts. But guess what? Steph was that nigga because without him, that nigga has the same shit Russell Westbrook has. That's all I've been saying. He has no finals appearances without the name Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson attached.
But when y'all's kids is talking about the greatest, Westbrook ain't gonna come up. And KD is gonna come up in more conversations than Westbrook. Bottom line.
Tone said because scoring is more highlighted. He said the reason I rock with Russell Westbrook is because of rebounds, assists, and defense. That's what I pride myself on. Just because people don't value that part of the game, guess why Kevin Durant and them lost? Defense. The niggas couldn't guard. Defense, rebounding, X, Y, and Z. You got swept by a 22-year-old because you niggas can't guard a 37-year-old Shaq with 2 bad knees. You can't guard a motherfucking Michael Jordan at 48. Like, you can't guard nobody. When you letting Karl Anthony Towns has never been looked at like that nigga since he was drafted. And y'all letting Karl Anthony Towns get off. You got swept by a 22-year-old and Karl Anthony Towns with arguably, they like to throw the Kobe thing around when it comes to Jason Tatum and Devin Booker. I ain't see it. You signed Bradley.
But even with this series, it's not even KD. It's not even all on KD. Him and Devin got 89 points combined.
Yeah,
in the last game. The last game,
I think
your life is on the line.
But Westbrook and KD, they make horrible decisions in their free agent choices. Besides
going to the Warriors,
but even then, people was very, confrontation, opinionated, So he did that to win. KD knew that legacy because it's proving your point, Josh. But it's the unfortunate part because KD knew 20 years from now, people are gonna be looking at legacies, and if he didn't have no chips, he wasn't gonna be sitting at the table with these folks, right? That's why he went to Golden State. That's the only reason he went to. He had, let me get my chips out the way, right? Let me go ahead and get them out the way, right? But so he makes horrible free agent choices, just like Westbrook.
I agree.
He makes horrible free agent choices. Westbrook makes horrible free agent choices. I don't know how he convinced LeBron and AD to push for a trade for him when we had Miles Turner and Buddy Hield and
anybody else that can shoot a ball.
A bunch of people on the way. That was horrible. The Westbrook and Houston thing. I'm not sure if he had to okay that when the Thunder were trading him. He was okay. I'm gonna go team up with Harden. That didn't work.
Real quick, Mitch, who's the third best player on that Houston Rockets team?
Motherfucking was Chris Paul still there? No, they traded Chris Paul. They traded Chris Paul
for Russ.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
Eric Gordon. Yeah.
Who is this? Who's the third best player on the Warriors?
Klay Thompson.
Shit. Yeah, I would say Klay Thompson. Wait,
Okay.
yeah,
This guy.
they had a good five: KD, Thompson, Iguodala, Green, Curry. You know,
Livingston.
Yeah.
um, Living. Yeah,
But
Livingston
my
retired
thing
at that
is,
point.
DJ, you acting like Kevin Durant. No, like I told you earlier, LeBron was on a tear, legitimate tear after coming back from that finals. So Golden State had the opportunity to think if we can't get past this
Yes,
man, what is the one thing we can do to get past him? There's only
yes.
one. There was only one human they could have got to beat that Cleveland team. And did they make it happen? Sure. Right? They did, of course.
Absolutely.
So Kevin
Absolutely.
Durant made, in my opinion, I never knocked him for it. He made the business decision to
Business
go
decision.
here where life is a little bit easier. It's a better location,
He
whatever,
said
whatever.
it. He said, "I just want to hoop."
And
He
and you
just
got to
want.
think now. People call him soft for making that decision, and I respect that too. That's totally understandable. But for his legacy and for Stephen Clay's legacy, him
They
going
needed to
makes
win. Yeah,
everybody's legacy solidified.
exactly.
He doesn't go, there's a chance they don't win again.
hmm
For sure,
Draymond
There's a
right?
said it.
chance they don't win again.
Draymond said it. He said they wouldn't have beat LeBron. He said he
Without
don't think
KD.
they would have beat LeBron
So,
again if KD didn't
so
come
for
there.
example,
'Cause
this is why I ask you this: if you take Russell and you send him to Golden State, they not winning those two chips.
I can agree with you on that, right? I can agree a
it's a
hundred
Because
fit
that's
thing,
where
percent.
though.
this is where my thing is. You can't put Russell in any situation and the team becomes super, super successful. Not saying KD can do the same, but you say is making it better than not making it. So if Russ don't
Okay.
make it 3 times, Kevin Durant always makes it. You
But
see what
what are
I'm
we
saying?
talking about is
They kill
making it
LeBron
because
for that for losing in the finals, and Jordan
Exactly.
don't lose. So I
Exactly.
guess
right.
it's better to not make it. I don't know.
And
But
so that's what I'm asking.
my only point, right? Yes, Kevin Durant went to the Warriors, and without them, they said there was a good chance that they don't win another championship, but they did. They beat the Boston Celtics in 6 in order to win another championship. So without Kevin Durant, the Warriors have 2 championships.
Okay, they got two.
Without the Miami Heat, LeBron has 2 championships.
Okay.
Without the Warriors, Kevin Durant don't have shit.
I understand what you're saying.
Fair.
But
That's
you got
all
to
I'm saying.
realize
That's
there's a
all
Which
I'm
goes
chance
saying.
back
they
to your
there's
Right.
original
a
point.
chance
But
Him and
then
they
but
Russ both don't
then
got
with
shit.
there's a chance
Russ
they don't even
anywhere, he
breathe.
still ain't getting shit either.
Yeah, Russ don't even get a sniff
Okay,
at it. He don't even get
again,
to look
right?
at it, breathe at it.
And like I said, I think I was talking to Abe because me and Abe was on the phone a little earlier, right? I said the issue is Kevin Durant moved at the right time and caught everybody in their prime. You're talking Russell Westbrook joined a Kawhi that's battered and broken, like somebody that they found at a homeless shelter at
Nigga need
this
an oil
point.
All right,
change.
Yeah,
he did, but he
but
did join Houston. Right?
yeah,
Was that right
He
after
joined
Harden
Houston,
got
Harden.
MVP?
So the
100%.
thing
Joined
is,
Houston, where the third
that's where
best
I
player was
argue
Eric
Russ and
Gordon.
CP3. That's why I always argue with that situation alone. Because they say if CP3 doesn't get hurt that year,
They
they
would
beat
have.
Golden State
Yes.
and then they go to the
Yes.
finals. That's what they claim,
Absolutely.
and that's hearsay, whatever. You didn't have that debate with Russ. When Russ came, it wasn't that they're that same type team. Before Russ got there, James Harden having the career of all. I mean, we thought he was the best player in the
He was
league,
that guy.
Hey, they
right?
were a
And then
solid team. They just ran
Russell
into the
come. I'm not
Lakers
saying
in
it's
the bubble, and we just
Russell's
beat them.
fault, but
Again, like, and I'm not as, as big of a historian as Meech, like he mentions the Lakers, XYZ, boom, cool, whatever. My point is Russell Westbrook goes over there, like you said, Eric Gordon's the third best player. Kevin Durant is on the fucking Warriors, where Klay Thompson's your third option, where the nigga can have 40 off 2 dribbles.
hey, but you
Oh,
And you're
said
talking,
I get it
if
because
if you make the
even
better
if
decision in free agency, you can't be mad at the individual for that.
I'm not. That's why I say Kevin
So,
Durant moved at the right time and caught
oh,
a healthy Steph Curry and a healthy Klay Thompson in their primes. Now these niggas are chasing other superstars that were popping back in fucking when I was in high school
yeah.
and thinking that it's gonna be successful. No, you niggas is too old. Like I texted in the group message. Kawhi and the KDs of being that guy, the number ones, and leading a team to a championship are over. They gotta go join the Lucas and the fucking Anthony Edwards and the Giannis's and the Jokic's of the world if they ever want to win the championship again, because that shit is donezo.
in my opinion, Draymond Green should not be tied with LeBron for championships. That's
That's
just
true.
kind of
Hey
for,
man,
And
for
He on that same boat. Robert Ory got what, 10, 11? How many he
He
got?
got 7.
Some
He
crazy.
got 7.
Right. So it's like all right. You know what I mean? Some of those guys are
Yeah,
going to
Steve
get
Kerr got like 5'6".
Yeah, it's all
I
good.
mean, but so my only thing was, aside from him playing in Golden State with the greatest team, if I want to go win a pickup game, or if I have to save planet Earth, I'm picking Kevin Durant. He's a better shooter of the basketball. Correct. He's a better scorer, but when it comes to just statistics, outside of when he joined the Warriors, the only thing Kevin Durant does better is shoot the basketball. When it comes to passing, rebounding,
everything on
playing
offense.
harder defense, yeah,
The, mo-
everything on offense,
Okay,
it's fine.
the
It's
moral of this
fine.
conversation is without Golden State, neither one of them niggas ain't got shit.
That's it. That
But the
was it.
problem about it is there's
Is
no
they he'd
doubt.
have Golden State. Yeah, I
There's
get
no
it.
Right.
doubt.
And he has it.
Yeah.
He has
That's
it.
you got it.
So
Because you
my,
got
like
to
I
think,
said,
I know Russ. I mean, Russ is in a situation where everybody's quote unquote out their prime. PG's not that old, right?
Yeah, PG should be in his prime
Yeah,
right now.
PG
He should
right
be.
now. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And Russ has had it twice with. No, he had it twice with them, right? With PG.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yep.
okay, so you got which Russ
That's a good
obviously
point
he's not
too.
in his prime anymore either. But James Harden starts showing signs like, hey, I still can get to it. Y'all just got to let me get to it, right?
for sure. And that's why
You
when
got
Kawhi
Kawhi.
sat out last
Everybody
game,
know Kawhi don't want to play basketball. That's just the reality of it.
He need an
Him
oil
and Ben
change.
Simmons, be texting at night, just trying to figure out when to play. You see what I'm saying? So,
I'm dead as
but
shit.
that's just what it is. So Russell Westbrook has an opportunity right now to make a run, right? To do what he can,
He
and
does
after
have.
then,
Hey, this is his best
did
team
it?
that he's ever been a part
Yeah,
of,
exactly. And this
technically.
is his
So
only opportunity to make a run. And if
if
he
they
can make it,
lose to the
cool. If they
Mavericks,
don't,
then we got to start having some conversations about you know we ain't gonna have no conversation because he don't start. He's bench player. So, but this is Russell Westbrook's best opportunity to win a championship. If he don't win
yeah,
it
for
this
sure.
year, he gonna have to go to Denver or something.
and I and
Fucking
I
Oh
think he's
God.
Boston
better. I
or
think he's
Boston.
better without Kawhi. I think the Clippers might be better as a team without
For
Kawhi.
sure. For
Kawhi is
sure.
a
It functions
closer.
better.
He should be a
Yes.
closer.
Yeah, he's
He
like a
Chris
should.
stretch.
Middleton.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. They
Yeah,
don't.
Chris Middleton.
Kawhi's not gonna give. You see what happened with this whole 70 games and playing, these contract shits. Kawhi played damn near all season. I was surprised, but I told niggas before. I said, you know what's gonna happen? The niggas is gonna get hurt at the like. They're gonna play these games, and then when it comes time to most meaningful, they're not gonna play. All of a sudden, they're gonna be hurt. That's just, I mean, and now all of a sudden, niggas, his, he might need something with his knee or
yeah.
he's fucked up. He's out.
There's a lot of them cats. And B's beat up. The whole Bucks team is
Exactly.
beat up.
Tyler
And that's
Halliburton, he came back, he rushed and came
yeah.
back, and that's
This
why he
just this
went in
just
the
goes
season.
to show these new athletes not built like that.
It's because
They
they don't
not built.
train.
They're not built with durability, strength.
Nope.
Back then,
No.
they was drinking soda, eating McDonald's, doing all that. Playing
Doing
82
doing
games.
drugs.
Michael
Smoking.
Jordan played 82 games like 15 times. He didn't care at all because they was just
And
chilling.
play
Back then, they
golf.
was missing.
And
But now
yeah,
it's about money. It's
Yeah,
about
I'm about to say this is business.
LeBron's
I was
40. LeBron's about to be 40 years old, and he decided, you know what, I'm gonna play every single game I can. And just because he wanted to, he did. And that's what it was.
fact. So in closing, Josh is right about who would you want on your team to start a franchise around.
Man,
That has
Russell is
never been my
bonds. I
debate.
don't care what
Josh
you
is
think.
right about who you
Russell's
want to
fun.
see.
I'm
Russ
tired of holding
DJ
back.
is right
Russell
about
is
the
peak.
niggas both ain't got shit without Golden State.
Russ is
That's
peak.
it.
KD will work Russ's life out. Pause. Are you crazy?
Whoa.
Quit disrespecting that boy KD like that. Russ is his little
I
brother.
never disrespected him. Never disrespected.
He made the right
That's
decision for
funny, bro.
himself to go to Golden State and save everybody's tail. And then left
Absolutely.
and try to make it happen, and it couldn't happen, but he got them too.
He
Russell,
tried
real quick.
he did try it 2 more times. He said, "Fuck, it, I'm
Russell
gonna try
like
it again."
this at the house.
You're right, 100%, 100%. So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Meach said something. Giannis or KD legacy? Who you want?
Legacy?
Who has a
Giannis.
better legacy? Giannis, in my opinion.
Giannis. He brought a franchise who didn't have a ring since like '73, and he had like 2 50-point games in the finals.
And
When
2
we talking
back-to-back
about legacy, we
MVPs.
talking about watching them play basketball. Because
No, we're talking about just legacy.
No, legacy.
No, no
Legacy.
legacy.
I'm taking
Legacy.
Kevin Durant. If you talking about watching the game basketball, I ain't
Nope,
never
we're not.
watching football.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about
We're
legacy.
not. We're talking about legacy. Who has a better legacy?
Antetokounmpo still got some ways to go, but yeah, his is pretty good.
What?
He carried the far.
What does he have to go? One more chip?
I mean, I would say so. He's been doing a lot of losing as of late.
He got 2 MVPs. KD got 1.
I agree. I'm not
He
disagreeing with you.
he led his team to the championship.
And
Facts.
no disrespect to y'all, but if KD wasn't on that Golden State team, was they would have been led anywhere? That's the real question.
I mean, they would have
would've
gotten
been in the finals.
they would have gotten there. That's
Okay,
never
that's
been
true.
a debate of if they would have never got there. They were still the best team in the West, arguably,
Right.
with the San Antonio Spurs and the Thunder and shit like that. But they knew that they wouldn't have, they knew that they got to the finals again. Draymond Green said it, that they had their number. LeBron figured them out. They wouldn't have beat him again. And it would have been some Boston Celtic Laker type of shit in the 80s. Niggas, Bird having 5, Magic having 5. Them niggas is going back and forth every other year.
So if
You know?
Antetokounmpo don't make an appearance for the rest of his career, then what?
I mean, he still has
it's
a good
still
legacy.
a conversation. It's still in the
I'm just
conversation.
asking, really.
I think
I
that
say his is better.
any basketball historian will agree that his 1 chip is worth more than KD's 2.
That's fair. It's more honorable. It's more honorable.
Yes, that's just what it is. It's worth more.
I would say the same thing for Joker.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Staying on the same
Hey,
team,
and he about to have.
bring-
You know what?
bringing the city.
Is Jokic the best center of all time?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, I say
Who
yes.
we got?
Absolutely.
Meech? Who we got? He said
The captain.
Which one?
You got the captain.
Kareem,
You got
Kareem
Captain.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's for another day.
Wow. Yeah, that's a whole nother debate. That's a
Shaquille
whole nother debate.
Yeah,
O'Neal.
Shaq, I'll give you, but Kareem was crazy.
Yeah, Tony's the biggest Shaq fan in history.
Well,
But
hold on. What's
go
up?
ahead. Go ahead.
Kareem.
Jokic just giving Kareem all kind of work. 3 levels, how you want it, I'm gonna give it to you.
And Jokic isn't. Kareem is the only person who has the most unguardable move ever to this date. The
Now,
skyhook.
no disrespect to him. He ain't playing against the athletes of early 2000s and today.
Neither has Jokic. This nigga don't play against the early 2000s athletes
Listen to me. But
of today.
like you said, if Kareem ain't making hook shots, Jokic making threes, middies, post ups, turnarounds.
Hang on.
That nigga gave you every move, offensive move in the book.
Hang on. The Bucks hadn't won a championship in how long, right?
Since
Since-
'73.
It was 50 years.
Okay,
Yeah, 50
and you know who won that championship in that last one?
Oh my God.
Fucking Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm not knocking the old generations at all. I'm just saying his only competition back then was one guy.
Bill Russell.
Man, y'all kids,
I'm just saying, that's just my
That was
opinion. I
Wilkes.
don't know.
That was
Maybe you watched back
Oh,
in the
Wilt,
day.
yeah.
You got to watch them black and white stuff, but I didn't. I just don't see because really just out here cooking. Dwight Howard's causing him legit problems.
y'all Gen Z kids.
Am I lying? Dwight Howard causing him legit problems.
Dwight Howard. What Dwight Howard?
Oh, Orlando Dwight?
Orlando Dwight?
Work.
Orlando Dwight?
Yes.
If you're taking prime Kareem and prime Dwight,
Yes.
you're taking prime Dwight over prime Kareem.
No, I didn't say that. I'm saying they're a lot more similar than we give them.
And Kareem is giving Dwight problems.
I don't agree. But also
He said, I don't agree.
if he got a ton of moves, did you got a ton of moves? Dwight blocking it. I'm keeping it bean.
Dwight's one move was dunk.
Oh, hold on. He had power post left and right, spin moves, dunking at. You gotta admit it. I don't
And
know
so
if
did
Kareem did all that.
Yeah.
But I know Shaquille O'Neal, I don't care what nobody say.
Shaq, come on.
Fact.
Bro, Shaq is
Fact.
Shaq is cooking Joker. That's not even let's not
Yeah,
even
hundred
play around with
percent.
that.
Joker gonna be in foul trouble before he can do all that shit.
He's gonna have 4 fouls by
He's
half.
gonna have to shoot jump shots against Shaq. It's the only way.
Exactly.
100%.
Shaq was a shot blocker as well.
But I also think Shaq could guard a little better than everybody thought. So that's why I think
Yeah,
he was a
100%.
he was a rim protector as well. He blocked shots.
He was a mobile center, a lot more mobile than these niggas of today that be trying to be skinny or
But I say
slim thick.
I get Jokic up there top 5 already.
So we gotta
Hey,
have
I told
more of
y'all
these
you gotta
arguments.
win. You gotta win 3 to be cemented. You gotta win
3 what's
3 chips
3 chips.
to be like in those to really like make a case to be like.
So Kevin Durant's the fuck out of here. Now I'm playing.
Who, Kareem?
Huh?
You said Hakeem?
Yeah.
He got 2 back to back.
He got 2. I was gonna say
He's not in
He's top 5
of centers
right?
all time. Yes.
So 3 is not right. 2 has
I'm
to
saying
be
you got to
second.
be 3 to like claim like, hey, I'm the best.
Oh, okay.
real quick. Okay, give me a second.
So
Give me a
Bill
second.
Russell's not in there, or am I tripping?
Bill Russell, yeah, he's
gotta
in top
be
5.
off of
He got
championships.
11 chips.
Off of championships.
But people don't know Bill Russell was a garbage player. He was like the fucking Daniel Gafford of the 60s.
That's
No
crazy.
disrespect. What's the difference between him and Kareem?
The hook shot.
Kareem actually had fucking skills, and
That's it.
he could play ball for real.
Damn.
Hey, look.
So, real quick.
Fan, I respect it, but I gotta watch the film. I gotta watch the film.
So before we get out of here, before we get out, I'm gonna ask this question, and we definitely gotta have more arguments and find some shit to argue about because this shit is too funny, and I've had not enough drinks because I'm really starting to giggle. Meech, give me your top 3 centers in NBA history. Your favorite, or your give me who you would put in the top 3 all time.
Oh shit.
Centers.
Centers.
I'm biased.
Not P4s.
I'm very biased.
Go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna. No. It's
This
gonna be.
nigga finna say Kareem,
No.
JaVale, and Dwight.
JaVale.
No. I'm gonna go with Shaq. Help me win 3 chips. I say maybe
love it.
I'm part of the organization.
I love
These are just my favorite. Pau Gasol.
Go ahead.
Help me win
Goddamn.
2 chips.
Okay.
And that's his favorite. I didn't say he's the best. I just said my favorite.
I know it's just weird.
You did.
And I prefaced it as me being biased. And then another
Fair.
curveball that, Mark Stoudemire. One of my favorite, bigs, ever.
You said favorite. You said favorite. I thought he was a P4, but
I
I could be
mean,
wrong.
the with the Suns.
Depending on the team he was
Depending on
on.
the
Yeah,
Sun- yeah.
for sure.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, Big Tone.
Wow.
Give me your favorite 3 centers of all time. I really should have said top 3 non-favorites, but I'm gonna let y'all rock out with
Yeah.
this one. Give me your favorite top.
Be as biased
top
as you
3
want.
Yes, be as biased. Okay.
Bruno, 100%.
Absolutely. I knew that was going to happen.
That's a good question, honestly.
Zildjiūnas Ilgauskas.
That's crazy. I'll strike you hard. That's crazy.
DeAndre Ayton.
I like Jokic. I'll say Jokic is up there in my top 3. And then, Yao Ming.
I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah,
that was
that was
nice.
amazing.
That was nice. That was nice. Josh, I know one of them's got to be Embiid.
No.
Really?
That man,
He
Interesting.
ain't accomplished shit.
No.
That man is
No. He got 1 MVP and,
should've been Jokers.
a lot of ass beatings from Celtics. Shaq, Joker, and the Admiral.
Hey, that's a good
That's
one.
nice. That's nice.
Still the
Got 3
only
chips.
player to get a quadruple double.
He got 3 chips.
Okay.
Yeah. He got 3 or
David
He
Robinson.
got Dave
2.
Robinson, yeah. He got 2.
Two.
He got 2, I believe, yeah.
99
I
and
like that.
or 99 and
I think he got back to back because no.
03?
yeah, 3, I think.
99 and 03.
No, because 2000 Lakers.
Nah, he was. Yeah, because he was gone by.
Yeah, it was the Lakers 2000, yeah.
99 and 03.
He wasn't on the 3 team.
Or he might just have the 1.
No, he 99 and 2003.
Okay, 9903. Okay, bet.
DJ, who you got?
I like that.
Somebody play
Easily Shaquille O'Neal. Like him and Kobe were my first introduction into NBA. Like I literally was playing NBA Street Volume 2, and I fell in love with the purple and gold. And I was like, Dad, is Shaquille O'Neal good? Should I pick him? And he was like, Nigga, are you stupid? and then
You're not a Lakers fan, like. All right.
And then I picked him up, and I was like, okay, this nigga is nice. And then I started getting into the Lakers, and fell in love with Kobe. Of course, you can see him on my wall back there. But Shaquille O'Neal easily. I'm gonna say Orlando, Dwight Howard.
That's a good one.
And then I'm gonna round it off with, because I'm a
Better not say no JV.
No, hell no, nigga, never in my life.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna. I don't know. It's tough for me. It's either.
Hey, I almost said Andrew Bynum. You can be as biased as you want.
This nigga almost said Andrew Bynum.
God damn.
I'm a Laker. I'm a Laker at home.
I'm gonna say, because I am, all the guys here except for Josh that have played basketball with me know I like to get the ball to the best player as a passer, and I like to rebound. So I'm gonna have to say Joker as my last guy, just because he can do everything and score, but what he's able to do at this, being a point center, we've seen plenty of point forwards.
Wow.
Ben Simmons, LeBron's, all that, but I would say point center, and the way he plays the game of basketball, I love Joker. So it would be Dwight Howard from Orlando, prior to all this weird shit coming out, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Joker, who will probably go down as a top 3 center of all time eventually.
I don't think so, but
in modern day centers, is it Jokic and Embiid to bonus?
No, Tony, you're gonna make me mad here, nigga, and we're gonna spend another 30
let's
minutes.
go.
God.
Let's
I
go.
was just asking. That's what I was just asking.
No nigga 6'9" is a center in the NBA, and I don't give a fuck. And
just say AD.
please.
But he wasn't a center until he went to LA.
I mean,
Boogie
technically
was a
he
center.
was. He kind of, Boogie, but Boogie was only there for a year.
Oh, okay.
So.
Why, DJ? Why you
All
type
right.
like that?
Because these niggas know
6'9" center. How tall was Ben Wallace?
you can't be a 6'9"
How tall was Ben
center.
Wallace?
6'7".
No,
Google it.
6'7".
I'm talking about. Nigga, I'm talking about today's NBA.
You said today's
No, you
NBA.
said 6'9".
Tony.
Tony said today's
Tony
NBA.
said today's NBA.
Today's NBA.
I'm so dead.
That's what you said.
Today's NBA.
You said
Sabonis would have been that nigga back in the day. Sabonis would have been
Is he
him.
not that right now?
He plays that position because they don't have a true
No,
five.
that's not what I'm asking.
He's
Is
not
he
that
not
nigga.
that nigga right now?
He's not that
When
guy.
you play the Kings, you know a triple-double coming.
Okay.
25, 15.
They didn't make the playoffs.
We got to a whole different debate.
And
All
we're
right,
here.
I gotta go. So let's.
Yes. So, with that being said, obviously we'll have more argumentative topics coming up, because this shit was very fun and comedic to me. I enjoyed it, and it may be the tequila that is currently in
Josh,
my
you went on
system.
here the other day. Sixers suck. Sixers suck.
Damn, nigga.
They is trash. I don't care what nobody
If that